friends, it's Nancy, and we're back for another summer country diary using Edith Holden pages from her Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. So today we are going to make a belly band. So the first thing I want to say is we need page 76. And I'm going to use page 88 to make the background because I want this beehive. But if you want to save this beehive for something else, do so. There is, among these pages, page 107, 106 is plain. If you want to use something else, that's fine too. But this is what I'm going to use. So the first thing I'm going to do is straighten up this edge. The other things that we're going to need is a piece of file folder, which I'm presuming is something that you keep, and some tissue paper or onion skin paper or whatever it is that you use. So I'm going to cut this 2.5 inches wide. Okay. Using the file folder, I'm going to cut this 2.5 inches wide, and hopefully it'll turn out the same size. So today, I went out for breakfast. Oh my gosh, that is the one thing that I have missed so much, is just... Now I'm choking to death because I'm dry. Is going out for breakfast. So it's the patios have reopened with limited table space, and what was I going to say about that? Excuse me. But it hasn't been warm enough to be outside at breakfast time. Like it gets warm during the day, but at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, it's still kind of chilly. So I'm gluing this piece onto the file folder. And it was wonderful. It almost felt normal. The only thing different was like condiments were individual, so like salt and pepper were in little paper packets. The wait staff brought ketchup and hot sauce in little tiny ramekin dishes. But otherwise, and it was good. We have missed going out for breakfast. Okay. So I want to add some paper to sort of neutralize the writing. I still want to see the writing, but I want to neutralize it a bit. So I have some tissue paper. I have some onion skin paper. So I'm just gonna tear this one. I think I'll glue that right there, and I'll trim it off afterwards. Oops, gotta take the lid off, Nancy. So I'll just let this all hang over just a smidgeroonie. I've been binge watching Designated Survivor. It has Kiefer Sutherland in it. And I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. So I've just started the second season. And the character, what's her name? Hannah Wells is the character's name. The actress's name is Maggie Q. An episode I saw last night, she took the underwire out of her bra and picked her handcuffs so she could escape. That just tickled me. I'm not going to have this overhang the edge. I'm going to have this in the center. So, looking forward to getting back to that and see what happens next. You don't have to add any paper if you don't want to. Okay. So I'll just trim these off. Just straighten it up a bit. Don't have to worry too much about the back because the back, you're not going to see it. Now, I'm going to sew this. Now, I'm going to sew it with the assumption that my journal pages are going to be the same length or the same height as my Edith Holden pages. But if you're not sure about what size your journal pages are going to be, don't sew the edge. I'm feeling pretty confident that my pages will be the same height, so I'm going to stitch all around. But if you're not sure, just do the long sides. There's some options here. You can do a zigzag, you can do straight stitching, you can do messy stitching, whatever you like. I think I've done lots of different stuff, so I think I'm going to do a messy stitch. So let's see if we can I guess we're kind of in frame with that. What the heck? Oh, it was a paper clip. God, that scared me. So the first go around, I want it pretty straight. The second go around, I'll just let it go. I'm removing the needle down position because I want there to be some movement here. Except I'm going to turn it. All right, move the machine aside. I'll bring these threads to the back and tie them off. I should tell you, my husband was calling me because we were talking this morning and I said I was running out of ink. I need distress ink. And he said, oh, well, because he has a subscription to Prime, he gets free shipping from Amazon. And he said, just send me the link of what you need and I'll order it for you. So he was calling me to say, send me the link so I can order that ink for you. So I can't fault him too much. He's looking after me. All right, speaking of ink, let's do some. So I'm doing the edge as well as the edge of the paper. All right, now going back to page 76, I'm going to do some fussy cutting. So mostly I want this clover, the butterfly, and this tall, I guess that's some kind of a grass. Got to be in the grass family. So just cut that away. I might also want this butterfly. I might want this head of clover. I might want this daisy. So choose what you want to fussy cut. And luckily for you, I've already done that. Okay, so this is where I want to go with this. So here's my tall grass, and I'm going to put it right on that edge. And I have a butterfly here. Again, if you're not sure how tall your band is going to be, move your grass down a bit because you might need to chop some off. If you don't want to use that tall one, you can butterfly, use your daisy. There's some clover coming in from the side. Whatever you like, but I'm going with the tall one. Using my art glitter glue. Did a little thrifting this morning. Nothing too exciting. I did get a couple of magazines from 1960. And it was Look magazine, so that's not one I'm familiar with. So I'll probably spend some time this afternoon flipping through those to see what kind of exciting images are in there. What else did I get? Oh, I got some vintage patterns. Not that I needed any, but they were, yellow tags were 75% off, so they were 12 cents a piece. That's worth it for 12 cents. Okay. I will add my butterfly. Come here, butterfly. I'm not adding any labels this time, but for sure you have labels there if you wanted to. And save the bits that you didn't fussy cut, because you can use those to do some other projects or to embellish, blank pages or make little clusters. Okay. So I'll show you another example that has a different background. So this one was using just paper that had words. It doesn't have the image of the beehive down here, so I added the daisy down here. This one I did zigzag stitch around. This one's similar, but I didn't do the messy stitching. I just did a straight stitch around the edge. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this project, and if you're following along, leave a comment, let me know that you are, and we'll be back to do another project soon. Take care.